Hello gorgeous people, here is a new video that is inspired by Valentine's Day. It's a Valentine's date night inspired tutorial. Now this is quite a sexy look, so I wouldn't recommend it for day wear. Please only wear it at night because during the day I think you're just gonna look a bit too made up if you wore this look. I think it's quite nice to look sexy on Valentine's because, I mean, if you're in a new relationship, okay, fine, the guy does his best to impress you and his eyes are stuck to you and everything is sunshine and rainbow. But if you've been with your partner for a very long time, then I think all the more reason for you to look nice and sexy because you want to make sure that your man's eyes don't keep wandering around and he is focused on you. So if you'd like to find out how I achieved this sultry Valentine's date makeup, then please keep watching. I'm going to start off by applying the Givenchy Teint Couture Long Wear Foundation. I got a sample of this when I was shopping last time. And this is in the shade number 4 Elegant Beige. Now that is a bit light for me, so I'm just going to add some of my MAC Pro Long Wear Concealer in the shade NC35 just to darken the color a bit. And I'm going to buff the foundation into my skin with this fat buffer brush. This is the first time I'm sampling this foundation and I must say I'm pretty impressed, although the color could have been a bit dark, but it was a sample so I couldn't choose. For concealer I'm using my Estee Lauder's Double Wear Camouflage Makeup as usual. Looks like this. After applying concealer, I'm going to contour my face and I'm using MAC Pro Long Wear Concealer in the shade NC45. I'm going to take an angled brush and start contouring my cheeks. And go slightly up to the temples of your forehead. I'm going to pull it down slightly. Then I'm going to define my jawline. To contour my nose, I'm going to use an eyeshadow brush and I'm going to take some more of that NC45 and just define my nose. Now I know that the lines are all really dark right now, but we're going to blend the whole thing out and make it seem natural and seamless. After contouring, I'm going to highlight my face and I'm using a very light powder from MAC and it's in the shade NC25. And I'm going to highlight the center of my nose, then the area around my eye. Next I'm taking my MAC NW30 and I'm going to blend everything that we just did, just to make sure it looks nice and natural. It's very important to set your foundation with powder. Now once I apply the blush, then this contour line will further sort of disappear. Next I'm going to define my brows and I'm using MAC pencil in the shade Deep Dark Brunette. Then I'm going to use the spoolie, which is on the other side of the pencil, and just brush the eyebrows to make sure there's no powder. To apply my eyeshadow I'm going to use a base and this is Stay Don't Stray by Benefit. For eyeshadow, I'm going to start off by defining my crease and I'm using the shade Buck, which is a light brown color like this from my Urban Decay Naked palette. And I'm going to use a blending brush like this, and this is from e.l.f. And just define the crease. Before applying my eyeshadow, I forgot one step. I'm just going to take some loose powder from MAC and this is in the shade NC30 and I'm going to apply that below my eyes just to make sure that I don't have any eyeshadow fallout, and when I do I can just sort of whisk it off. Then I'm going to take this very pretty champagne eyeshadow from Jordana Cosmetics and it's in the color Sand Dunes and this is from their Baked eyeshadow collection, and apply it on my lids. I'm going to apply some in my tear duct as well with a pencil top brush. Pull it down slightly. Next I'm going to take a flat brush like this and apply some of that color on my brow bone. Next I'm going to use this color Dark Horse from my Urban Decay Naked palette. It's a very pretty brown, dark brown color with hints of gold. I'm going to take some of that and just apply it in the outer corner of my eyes, giving it a cat shape. I'm going to take more of that color Dark Horse and apply it in the outer corner of my bottom lid. Make sure that you give it a nice triangular shape and you connect it with the top half. I'm going to apply this color only halfway. A little more than half actually. Now the eyeshadow is not complete, but before I do complete it, I'm going to apply my liquid liner. And this is Liquilast by MAC. To define my outer wing, I always prefer using an eyeliner brush. I'm going to apply some of that, my bottom lid, close to the tear duct, and I'm going to connect it with the rest of the eyeliner. Now we are going to smoke out this look a little, but before we proceed any further, I'm going to take this really shimmery Champagne Shine pigment by Jordana Cosmetics. And to apply that, I'm going to take some of my MAC Fix Plus and spray it on my eyeshadow brush. I'm going to apply it over that champagne color. Now this was done just to give it a little bit of shimmer, and I'm going to go back and apply that same shade from Jordana, which is called Sand Dunes, the first color that we applied on the lids. And I'm going to apply it over the glitter because we still want to stick to that color. Now we're going to smoke out this look, and I'm using the shade Creep from my Urban Decay's Naked palette. I'm going to just smoke out the eyeliner into the crease and down as well. Now to make sure that this transition is very smooth, I'm going to use the shade Naked from the same palette and apply it on my crease just to sort of make all the colors merge together. This is a very pretty blending brush that I bought from e.l.f. I'll put the details down. It's called a blending eye brush. I bought it from Cherry Culture. It's so cheap, but I think it's a very good brush. Then take a Q-tip and correct any excess makeup fallout. Before applying mascara, I'm going to whisk off any excess eyeshadow. Then I'm going to apply my mascara. This is Scandal Eyes by Rimmel. I'm not a big fan of this mascara, but whatever. I'm going to use it till it's over. I'm going to apply lots of it on my bottom lashes. To brighten my eyes a little more, I'm going to use this pencil by Benefit. It's called Eye Bright, and it's a very it's like a light pink color. Now you can use this instead of a white pencil in your waterline just to make it look a lot more natural. Now since this is a Valentine's night makeup look, you want your lashes to look nice and flirty and fluttery, and so I'm using these really long eyelashes that I bought from the drugstore. That completes the eye makeup. For the cheeks, before I apply my blush, I'm going to use this very shimmery foundation. It's from the brand called Office. It's called Photographic Nourish Liquid Foundation. I'm going to take just a tad bit of that. I'm going to buff it with a brush onto the highest points of my cheeks. For my blush, I'm going to use the shade Swiss Dot by The Balm, and it's a very pretty peach color. And I'm going to use this brush by MAC, which is the 116, one of my favorite blush brushes. Now this is a very strong color, so make sure you use it very light-handedly. Now just make sure that you buff the blush into the contour line and the highlighter. And just a little bit on the jawline as well. Just pull it down to the neck. This will also help blend that contour line further. So I'm going to line my lips with the shade Chicory from MAC. Make sure your lips are nice, big and pouty. Then I'm going to use this, one of my favorite lipsticks from MAC. It's called Kinda Sexy, which is a matte peach color. It's my absolute favorite. And I'm going to top that up with L'Oreal Glam Shine lipstick in the shade Addictive Peach. Again, one of my favorite shades from L'Oreal's Glam Shine collection. I'm almost out of this one. I need to restock. And that finishes the look, a sexy, glamorous Valentine date makeup. And this is the final look. A very sultry, sexy Valentine's date makeup look. If you've enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel and do share my videos.